Hi everyone, welcome to Missing People's Psychic Readings. I'm Margaret. If you like, subscribe and put your thumbs up if you want. So just before I start all this, I'm going to give you a heads up. I do have dyslexia, so I am going to get words wrong. I'm not going to say them properly, and I am sorry about that, but I really can't do much about it, okay? So here's the missing person. This is Kelly, and she was 24 when she went missing. So what happened, like I said, I do have dyslexia. Kakuli, I think that's how you say it, in New South Wales, she was at a hotel there. This was on the 29th of April 2001. And she said to the staff that, I leave my stuff here, I'll come back and pick it up, okay? She didn't come back to pick it up, right? So it came to about May the 5th, her mum and dad got concerned. So she they ring up the hotel, the hotel staff said we haven't seen her since April the 29th, but her stuff is there, right? So her wallet's there, her mobile phone's there, toiletries stuff, Medicare card, bank card, ID, was all there, okay? So, but she's not there, right? And so her parents went up and picked up her stuff, and that's when they realised something's wrong, and they rang the Kaluri police station, say her daughters are missing. That's at the police for, or she's just went off because she's 24, yada yada yada. But later on, they realised that she is a missing person. I'll put down the police phone number and the crimestopper's numbers if you have any information on her. So yeah, that's one thing. If you have any information on her, please pass it on to police. With Crime Stoppers, there is a website, so you can do it that way if you're worried about that kind of stuff. And if you want to be anonymous, you can. You don't have to pass on your phone number or your personal details, okay? So yeah. The other thing is, with me as doing a reading on that, I don't want to hear that I'm right or wrong till the case is finished or you're 100% sure it's right. And if you don't want to watch the reading, feel free to move on. I'm happy with that. You don't have to watch it, okay? So this is what I'm picking up as a reader. I am picking up a man with black curly hair, thin. He's about 5'9", 5'6". He's kind of like, I would say he has a suntan look, not a sunburn, a suntan look. That kind of browny look about this guy. That's what I can say to you. I don't have a name, but I have a farmhouse or a farm. This is a farm place, and with a barn there. It's a wooden barn. It looks pretty old. The wood looks pretty old. And it doesn't look run down, but it's old. The house is made of them bricks you get from warehouse, but the big ones you see like on your church and that kind of bricks, kind of like stones, but man-made stones, not nature stones kind of thing. And it's light brown, not really dark brown, yeah. What else did I pick up on them? I am picking up what the other thing is, I don't know if she's been here or it's connected to the case, but my hearing Captain Cook. Here in Victoria, we have a college called Captain Cook College. It's a busier place than Captain Cook. Because she lived here in Geelong in Victoria, she might have been there, but I'm picking up Captain Cook. The other thing is, I picked it up, I don't know how to put this, but I feel like that they got her but they got her under Jane Joe. You know, when they got missing people and they don't know who they are. I feel like they got her under that, the Jane Joe. And what they need to do is get mum and dad's DNA with this Jane Joe. So once they get the mum and dad's DNA, I feel like they're gonna find her. Yeah, because what I'm picking up, she been out there for a while and someone picked her up, but no one knows who she is, right? This was like 5 to 10 years after she's been taken. That's what I'm picked up on. And now she's under a Jane Joe because no one knows who she is. So they have to get DNA from the parents and kind of wherever the Jane Joes are, they have to go through that kind of information. That's what I'm picking up on. What else am I picking up on? I read Holden. That's what I picked up on. I read Holden. I'm picking up that. It's one of them long ones. You know, have you have long cards and shorter cards? It's one of the longer ones. That's all I can tell you. It's like a 6-seater Holden. Yeah. Kind of like a Ford, but one of the ends, I don't know what ends, but one of the ends are thinner in the other end. Yeah, that's all I can tell you about it. And there's something when you find her, like who's in the Jane Joe stuff, you need to look at her again, because I'm picking up there's something odd about something on her. It's something odd, and you have to look at that. It will help solve the crime itself. That's what I'm picking up on. The house I'm picked up it's on not land but near other farms, so it's not just one farm. It's almost like it's outside of Gangooli, I think that's how you say. Sorry, I do have dyslexia. But that's what I'm picking up. It's like, I would say, in between 5 to half an hour out of that town. I actually am thinking, from what I remember, the town itself is like a small town, but not that small because everyone knows it. It's like I would say like a holiday place. What else I picked up on? I'm picking up a tree. Yeah, that's what I can say. Like I want to say a gum tree, but it's not a gum tree. It's one of them, I don't know, a tree. And it's near that tree. It's something about that tree. I feel like it's on this land, and something about that land. Yeah. That's what I picked up. That's pretty much it. Yeah. So I'll tell you the story again. This is Kelly. She's 24 years old. She went missing on she was last here seen on 29th of April 2001 from Katoomba Hotel. Sorry about that. And the staff saw her last, where she said to the staff, I'll come back and pick up my stuff. She didn't come back. The parents rang the hotel saying she hasn't been. Do you know anything about it? Has she been there? And they turned to her, no, she hasn't been back, but her stuff's there, right? The parents went down there, and they picked up her stuff, and there was toiletry stuff, cameras, her phone, ID, Medicare card, and bank card there. So this was about May the 5th, and they came to the police station, put in a a report that she went missing. At the start, they thought she went off on her own. Then later on realised, nah, something else happened here. The other thing I want to tell you about this too, with hotels here in Australia, because this happened in Australia, that most hotels, they book out 10 o'clock in the morning. So you book in about 2 o'clock and you book out at 10. About 5, maybe 10% of them you can have a late booking and you just pay a little bit more on it. So that kind of gives you a roughly idea when she went. Yes, like she did, some places let you leave your stuff there, but most of them are booked out at 10 o'clock. So that's interesting. I thought I'll share that with you too. So, and she made the fly back home. So she was on holiday in Sydney, in Kalgoorlie, so I am getting that wrong. But she lived here in Geelong, in Victoria. It's almost like, if I remember, it's an hour to 2 hours, depends on how you get there, to Geelong. If you can do it 2 ways here in Victoria. You can get a free line train, or you can get a metro bus train. Sorry. In the metro bus is a longer drive. I think it's an hour and a half. If you go on the free line train, it's an hour. So I just want to put that out there. So if you're wondering how do you get there, that's what it is. It's shorter by a car. I don't know it because I don't have a car. So that's another thing you probably want to know. So like I said, I'll put all the details down the bottom and who you can contact and where I got this information from. Like I said, if you have any information on her disappearance, please pass it on to police. You can ring up 000 or Crime Stoppers. And Crime Stoppers do have a website, so you can do it by that way too. And you can say anonymous, so you don't have to give them any details on who you are, okay? And if you want to, they will bring you back too. They're pretty good here in Australia, so yeah. And I just leave it at that. Subscribe if you want, like if you want, and I'll see you another time for another missing person. Bye.